around my neck. All the Lord, in my hands, suffocate regret till it dies. Feel the pain until all I see is red. You try to kill me with word, I refuse to breathe a term.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel of Brenden Entertainment, and today on the channel we are checking out the brand new single that just dropped from Currents entitled So Alone. This is going to be the official music video. This is the 4th single off their upcoming album called The Death We Seek, which is dropping on May 5th through Sharp Tone Records. Again, I've talked about it before. It took me a little bit of time to get into Currents here, but once it hit for me here, I just loved everything that these guys do. I think they're unique. I think they're accessible. I think they write great lyrics. I think Brian is an absolute beast of a vocalist. Everyone in this band is so talented. So again, if you have not given these guys a chance, definitely just give it a little bit of time. If you can't get into them here, give it a little bit of time, and I promise you that they will click. They're one of the best metalcore bands out there, and I'm super excited to see what So Alone has in store for us here. But before we get started, huge shout out to all my patrons that are going to be on the screen and the description down below. I do want to thank every single one of you for supporting me at channel of Brenden Entertainment, and if you would like to become a member of the Patreon family and support me as a creator, there's always a link down below in the description and at the pinned comment. Let's not waste any more time, and let's dive right in. All right, my friends, are you excited? I'm excited. Let's go. So Alone. Starting off a pretty sick riff breakdown. Very atmospheric, very, you know, common for Currents. Oh, this is sick. It's kind of got an old school riff. Ooh. Love this. Is this the chorus or the pre-chorus, maybe? We'll find out. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Vocal patterns on here are sick. Oh yeah, dude. Love the transition. Yeah, I love the singing on this. Remember. Love, that's awesome. Oh boy, it's gonna hit. Let's go. Sorry, my pits are.
Oh yes, Daddy.
My pits are a little. Woo! Oh, dude. That was cool. Man, dude, they're blending like all types of metal in this, dude. Oh, it's good. It's good singing. Nice, of course. Yeah. Fantastic. Great video too. Really, I love the red. Dude, every song they put out, I just feel like it truly does get better and better. And I've loved all the singles from this album cycle so far. I've read a couple of comments saying like they haven't been a big fan of the more simplistic direction that Currents, I guess, is going, but for me, like, it still feels like it still has those technical, like, guitar moments, which I really enjoy, but I think it is, I think it's a little more accessible for people. I really enjoyed this, man. I mean, there's so many things that I want to talk about. So, with that being said, I'm going to listen to it again, and my overall thoughts are coming up next, so please, I beg of you, please, stick around for that. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and talk about Currents and their brand new song called So Alone. Again, that was the official music video. Again, I really think these guys are killing it, man. I know they just hit like over a million monthly listeners on Spotify. People are constantly talking about them, and I think it's really well deserved because, again, I think this band is extremely talented at what they do. I will say in the beginning, the very beginning of the song did sound a little bit like Vengeance, so I did feel a little bit copy and paste here, but as I listened to it again, and I said it in the reaction, that the beginning of it kind of sounded like old style metalcore. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Killswitch Engage, like that era, but more of like a current sound to it here. And then they did a really good job of blending like the singing, the screaming, I mean the breakdown too. I mean that was really cool. Like they blended like old school metalcore with the current style, with the current metal that Currents plays, and then adding a little bit of like, I would say like a Fit for an Autopsy type breakdown, where it's just, just that chunky, just deep breakdown. I thought they did a really good job of incorporating all these metal genres into one. At least that's what I heard. Again, if you have a different thought, let me know down below. Again, I love to discuss that with you guys here. That's the great thing about music, is that we're all going to hear different things, and we're all going to relate to different things with music. So if you heard something different than what I heard, definitely leave it down below. Whether it, you disagree with me or agree with me, I'm happy to talk with anybody. One thing I really like about this song here as well is what I like about Currents, like I really like trying to decipher the lyrics. Now, I read through them, and it sounds like, from what it's talking about, and I could be completely wrong, and if I am, I'm cool with admitting defeat and saying that I'm wrong. And it sounds like this is a song about somebody passing on. It's like the way I was reading the lyrics and it talked about being so alone. It talks about someone passing on, like dying or anything like that. So that's kind of my interpretation of it here, which again is a very sensitive subject to a lot of people. It is hard to lose a loved one. I'm not saying that it's an easy thing. It's one of the hardest things that I think somebody can do, even though we all know it's a part of life. It's really hard to lose somebody. So that's my interpretation of it here. But again, overall, man, the whole structure of the song, I think this is the best structured one yet out of this album cycle here. I hope this is the last song that we get before the album drops. I think 4 singles is perfect to kind of show us like a little bit of each part of the album. So I'm hoping that we could save the last 6 or 7 songs, how many left there is, for the album. I think this is a perfect way to end it off. But I do want to pass on to you guys here. What did you guys think of the song? Let me know down below. My other current reactions will be down below in the description if you guys want to check those out. My next slide over is going to be all my socials. If you don't mind sticking around for that, that would be great. And also, before you go, if you don't mind, if you could please hit the subscribe button, the like button, share the video with your friends. It really does help me as a creator. And again, it just means the absolute world when people do that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. And again, thank you all so much for watching some videos here at Channel Burton Entertainment. I hope you found new music. I hope you found some ways to improve your mental health. But above all else, I want you all to know that you are loved. And until next time, I hope you all take care.